Good evening, guys, and happy Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I once again lied. I don't have a grocery haul for you guys today either because I told you guys yesterday my mom had a dentist appointment, and then today she ended up going over to her friend's house, and she was supposed to go over at noon, and I sort of was like, she probably isn't going to be home by 3, and that was true. She didn't get home until like maybe 4:30 or 5 o'clock or something like that, and so by that time it was sort of too late for me and my dad to really like go to the grocery stores anyway, and I was also starving by that point because like normally if my dad winds up getting home from work at 3 o'clock, we go to the grocery store. It takes about an hour and we come home with something to make. Like, we've already had food ready by 5 o'clock, and I was like, I like can't wait any longer. So I was like, I need to like eat something. And then my mom called and was like, I'm on my way home. I'm gonna pick something up if you guys want, because normally my mom cooks on Fridays, and so since she wasn't here, she was gonna pick something up. So she did. So I was like, okay, that's fine, but we weren't able to go to the grocery stores because of all of that. So Valley Produce and Caputo's, I will most likely have a haul for you guys on, what day is that, Saturday? No, I will have a Jewel and Aldi haul for you guys on Sunday, and we're probably going to go to Menards tomorrow, and then we're going to go to Valley Produce and Caputo's on most likely Monday. So that's how it's probably going to look today, guys. I ended up sort of waking up a little late today. I edited one vlog, and then I was going to get to a second one, but then Jack came in my room, was talking to me, and I sort of then ended up getting a little distracted because I was gonna, like I said, finish editing that second one, and then that's around the time my mom ended up calling and then came home with food. So I didn't end up getting to editing another one, but Jack had off school today, so that's why too. Like, my dad was actually home early because he didn't have to go pick Jack up or like wait to like go and pick him up, so he was at home even earlier. He was home by like 2:30 or something like that. My mom wasn't home, so we could have been home even earlier today had we gone to the grocery stores, but like I said, she was gone with a car, so we couldn't. So yeah, that's most likely what it's going to wind up being, how it's going to wind up working out in the hauls and everything like that that I should have for you guys. Also too, I realized I got a lint brush because I have this sweater, well, not sweater, it's sort of like a little, like, I don't know, like a long sleeve sort of sweater thingy, I guess. And I'm going to wear it tomorrow with my dress that I honestly forget that I have sometimes. It's a black and white, like this striped dress, and I'm going to wear this like black sort of thing over it, because it's long sleeves and the dress is like sleeveless. And it's really nice. I bought it for government class for school. Honestly, think that was the only 2 times I wore it were for our government class at school. I don't know that I even ever wore it any other time. Like, I really don't think that I've really had anywhere else to wear it out to. And so I was like, oh, this will be really perfect, sort of like to my grandpa's service tomorrow. So I was like, okay, like, you know, that'll work. And again, I have this thing that's black, and it's like long sleeve, so I can wear it over so I won't be cold, and I don't have to like bring a separate jacket or anything. However, it's like this material. I remember I got it somewhere, some real cheap place. And it's like, actually, I'm surprised it's held up really well. I haven't worn it all too often, but it's really, really like the fabric. I have a sweatshirt, my Minnie Mouse sweatshirt, so that is like this. I just wore it a couple days ago too, but I don't know what kind of fabric it is because it doesn't actually really say on the tag. But this, like I said, I don't really know, but for some reason hairs, especially my long hair, tends to get like stuck in between the fibers of, like, I'm trying to find one because I've found millions on here. So it ends up getting like intertwined sort of like in the fabric, like not just like stuck on there like dog hair, you know, like I get dog hair on like a sweater or whatever, I can just sort of brush it off, but it actually like gets in between like the fibers and like in between like the knitting sort of, you know, whatever, on like the sweaters. And like I said, I have a couple of things that are like this. Like, this is a really good example. I don't know if you guys can see on there, but you guys see how like that hair is like stuck on there? It looks like it's just stuck on the outside of it, but it's actually not. And when I go to pull it off, it's like stuck in between like the fiber of like the material. Like I said, I have a couple other things that are like this too. My mom has a sweatshirt like this, and I never remember this really being a problem. So I don't really know if it's like the cheap material, but the Minnie Mouse sweater that I have is like Disney brand, and it's actually a really nice sweater, but the inside gets like this problem all the time, and I swear it's like wearing a hair sweater. It's so annoying. It is like so scratchy, and I try and pull all the hair out of it, but it's just this like constant problem. So this one specifically, like I said, I'm going to wear, but I had to get the lint brush, and I tried to use the lint roller on it, and it didn't really help that much. It helped to sort of take all the dog hair off, which again is also sort of stuck in there, but the problem is my long hair, because then my long hair winds up going through and it's on the other side too, versus the dog hair just sort of like pokes through. And again, it's like regular, like I get dog hair on my sweaters or whatever, and I can just whatever, I can just brush it off. And my hair doesn't even like stick to my sweaters or like anything like that. Like it doesn't get like I said, sort of wound into like this fabric with like this kind of stuff does. So like I said, I was using the like lint brush and like went over it, so it helped to, like I said, pull the dog hair off, so I could actually see then like, oh, there's my hair. I can pull it out easier, and cleaned it a lot, but it like literally attracts hair. And like I said, my hair seems like it's the worst because it's so long, so it gets stuck, like I said, and like weaves itself in between there, and then it's a pain to try and pull out. So yeah, I ended up going in the laundry room, pulled the lint brush out, then I ended up going back and put the lint brush back in the laundry room once I was done. Apparently I ended up hitting we have either an old smoke alarm or old like carbon monoxide detector or something like that, because we have another one that gets plugged in. And then we have another one that's battery powered. I think the battery powered one is the one that we don't have put in right now, because I think the battery was dead. So it beeps whenever the battery is dead. However, I didn't realize that I ended up putting the lint brush back in, and it sort of pushed the battery back in. And then like I come out of the laundry room, and it's like several minutes later, all of a sudden I hear this beep. And I was like, that's weird. I was like, I hope there's not a fire somewhere. Like, but it wasn't like a beeping like the, you know, like incessive, like, the, you know, the smoke detector or anything like that is, like the loud beeping. It's just like this like once beep, and then it'll like wait and go away, because I was like, maybe it's just something outside, you know, like our neighbors or something like that. And then a couple minutes later I hear it again, and I was like, what is that? And the dog starts freaking out because she hates anything that beeps. Smoke detectors, like I said, like batteries out in the smoke, like anything, she starts freaking out. So she then breaks down my parents' bedroom door, runs in there, freaks out the puppies. The puppies are all in here now. Charlie's still shaking, and this is, again, I've been recording at least for 9 minutes, so it's been longer than that, and he's still sitting on my bed shaking right now, like laying here but shaking, because he is very, very nervous right now. So yeah, like I said, guys, I really hope I got all of the hair off of and out of this sweater. Like I could only do, I wasted an entire roll of the what's it called, the lint roller on the outside of my sweater. The inside's a whole nother story. There's hair all stuck on the inside, and again, like dog hair and stuff like that, but like nobody's gonna see the inside of it, so I don't really care. But it's just like when it's stuck in there, and like I said, it gets like stuck, like I can't just like brush it off. It's like stuck in the like grains of like the sweater sort of and everything. So yeah, like I said, it's really annoying, but hopefully I have something to wear tomorrow and that will wind up working. Again, I forget that I even have dresses or dresses that I can wear, like, because I could have worn this to my uncle's funeral too, the one that was in December, because that would have worked really well, because it's a very, very thick dress. I actually got this one at Target, and I honestly think I got it for like maybe 20 bucks or something like that, but it's nice and heavy. But again, the problem is that it doesn't have any sleeves, so like pairing it with like a sweater, sort of like a black sweater, is perfect. And I was able to wear it for government class in the spring. I think I had it where it was like cool outside, but again was like sort of like not super warm either. It was like the perfect amount of me not being cold during school to like have it on without like having like long sleeves on. I would occasionally wear short sleeves, but again, like in the school, because it was air conditioned in high school, it was very like cold sometimes, and I was just like, I can't put up with like I can't focus when I'm cold in school, and I'm always cold too. So like it was the same thing in school, like so I barely wore sleeves, but because it was at like a very heavy, thick, like knit sort of dress, it was really nice. So like I said, I think that's what I'm gonna wind up wearing tomorrow. I don't know, maybe I'll wear it with leggings. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it with leggings or not. I have leggings I can wear. It also has pockets. I forgot about that too, guys. I'm like super psyched. This is like a brand new dress like I have not wore since high school. Like I said, I probably wore it twice, and yeah, now I can again get another use out of it. So, but again, because I keep my dresses up in the attic, so I totally wind up forgetting that I even have some dresses or some of these things that I can actually wear. I'm like, oh yeah, like I forgot. There's dresses with tags on them still in the attic that I haven't worn yet. Which I like to wear dresses, but again, I think I told you guys too, especially for like our family parties and stuff like that, we just don't get dressed up. Like they're like my cousins, we're celebrating my cousin and one of my aunt's birthdays tomorrow, or not tomorrow, on Sunday, then on my other side of the family, because it's for my dad's side tomorrow, like the service, and then on my mom's side is like my aunt, so we're celebrating my aunt and cousin's birthday. So again, like to just a birthday party, like something like that, like everybody will probably be in jeans and sweatpants. Like I can't show up in a dress. Like I will be way too fancy. So like even a skirt is sort of pushing it. So like I said, I don't like have a lot of places I can wear nicer clothes out to. So after the service tomorrow too, we're going to Olive Garden, so I was like, that's like good. It's a nice casual sort of dress. It's not too fancy, but I'm not gonna be too underdressed. And again, even wearing a dress on Sunday to just the birthday parties, I would be too overdressed. So we were done eating today, though we did get more attic cleaned up, which was awesome. So we got a ton of that stuff taken care of. Again, slowly working our way through the attic. We're honestly maybe almost halfway done with it. I am so totally excited. That is awesome, that we are this close to probably being halfway done. But right now, the part that me and my dad are working on is the part that me and Matthew did once already. So it's just sort of like a little bit of maintenance sort of cleaning that we're doing up there right now. It's nothing too crazy, so we don't have to like, you know, again, like, oh my gosh, there's just stuff everywhere. It's like everything's in bins. We just bring the bin down, go through it, and then whatever we're keeping, you know, keep a Goodwill, whatever. So it hasn't been like a lot of like, oh my gosh, like what is all this stuff we haven't seen for like 20 years, sort of. So anyways, yeah, that's the other thing we got to today. But I need to take a shower and get to bed, so I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.